Hi, I'm Karen with Culture Me Healthy, where we talk about culture and health as it relates to food, family, fitness, faith, and how those things affect your body, mind, and spirit. And as you can see, I'm out here in the beautiful sunshine, and today our topic is going to be about earthing, or grounding as is also called. But I do want to give you a disclaimer. As I talk about this practice, I am not a scientist, and so how I describe it will be in layman's term how I understand it to be. So if you've never heard about earthing or grounding, let's have a conversation. Come along. Hello, beloved. We are here out in the beautiful sunshine. I've taken a seat to relax, and as I said earlier, today our topic is about earthing or grounding, as some people call it. And you may say, what is earthing? Well, let me give you a little bit of a story of the background of how I even came into the knowledge of what earthing is. I'm a city girl from New York, and one day or one event we went on a family cruise with my family to Jamaica, and we went to the beach. We went on a tour, and one of the stops we had was to the beach. And when we went to the beach, I didn't grow up being around beaches. I lived in New York, in the city, Queens, and so we did not frequent the beach. And I hardly ever have gone to the beach since I've been an adult. So this particular day, we were on the tour, and we went to the beach, and so I walked along the beach, and the water was running over my feet, and it felt really, really good because it was really hot. And so just walking on the sand, and as we got back in the vehicle to continue our tour, my feet were electrified. They were tingling, and I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on with my feet? I just felt like energized. I felt alive, which sounds really weird, but I just felt so energized, and I was asking people around me, is your feet energized? Do your feet feel do you feel tingling in your feet? And most people didn't really get a clue as to what I was talking about. But it was so amazing. And so later, after that time, I came across an article, and it was talking about earthing. And it was saying how you can go out in your backyard if it's raining or not raining, but after the rain perhaps, or dew on the ground early in the morning, and you can walk out and you can get this effect that sometimes you get on the beach. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to try that. And so the next time it had rained, I went outside after the rain and just started walking around in the grass, and lo and behold, guess what? The same effect that I had on the beach, I got on my feet again. The tingling, and it felt so good, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So that's what brought me into the concept or the idea of what earthing is. And so that's what we're talking about. What is earthing? Earthing is basically the ability that you have to harness, to capture the earth's energy from the ground by basically going outside, walking bare feet on the grass, on the concrete, walking along the beach, the sand with the water coming over your feet. That is basically what earthing is. Receiving the earth's energy into your body. And through that, the reason why it feels so good is because our bodies are positively charged and the earth is negatively charged. And so those free electrons from the earth come into your body, and you feel energized. You feel so good. And so really what happens with us being so positively charged, just the daily operation of our bodies through regular metabolism, you don't have to be sick, but just your regular daily metabolism, you're putting off a lot of free radicals, the positive free radicals that's going on in your body. And what happens as you're daily going through those activities, your electrons are being used up. And so, and when those free radicals come into your bodies, it can cause damage if they're not paired with another electron. So having those negative electrons come into your body, it pairs with the positive electrons, and therefore stabilizes and minimizes the damage that can be done in your body. There's so many things that earthing can do. And for each and every one of us, earthing or grounding may affect your body differently. What happens in my body may not necessarily happen in your body. It's amazing when that healing, when those electrons come into your body, it will begin to affect your body how you need it most. And so the main thing is, if you are at any type of pain or anything like that, stress in your body, take a moment, come outside like I'm doing right now. You could just come outside, get a book, and just have your feet on the bare ground and read, study, have conversation, come out with a friend and just sit down, or just take a walk on the earth, and you will be amazed. Say, for instance, you might be angry about something, really frustrated about something. I guarantee you, if you decide to come out and just walk bare feet on the ground, those emotions will begin, those high emotions will begin to diminish, and you will feel yourself become calmer. And so it's amazing what God has provided to us through His earth that He has given us. Many times you may not need a pill. You may not need some type of medication to allay your stress or to make you feel better. It may just be coming out and walking on God's green earth in order to give you the benefit you need to instill calmness, peace, and healing. So let me tell you a little bit about the benefits of earthing or grounding. There are several things that through this process you are able to benefit from. One is it reduces inflammation in the body. It can help with reducing pain in the body, because if there's any inflammation going on, there's probably pain, so it will help to reduce the pain. It also helps with blood circulation, and so if you're having problems with blood flow, earthing will help with that. Then it also helps with reducing stress in your body. And so if you are stressed out, have a lot going on, earthing will help to reduce the stress. Guess what? It also helps with improving your sleep. There's so many people suffering with sleep, and it will help with sleep also. The other thing that it helps with headaches. So if you're suffering from migraines or headaches, earthing can help with that. The other thing is, if you've had any type of trauma or surgery, it helps with accelerating the healing process. And then the last thing I'll mention, although there's many other things that it can affect, is also with all of the electromagnetic fields that's going on around you, it will help to minimize the harm that it can do through your body through that. So these are just a few of the benefits that earthing or grounding, as it's also called, can help you with. So give it a try. Don't discount it. Go out and earth. Go out and get grounded. Now, there's some other things. If you can't do it outside, I can show you how to do it inside your home, where you can benefit from the same thing outside in the luxury or in the privacy of your own home. So come along. Hello, we are now inside the home. And you may be wondering, how are you able to ground inside your home? Well, we have the wonderful experience, obviously, as I just shown you outside, when you could be out on God's green earth, so to speak, putting your feet on the ground, relaxing in your backyard, walking in the area around your home, or maybe going to the park or any of those areas where you can put your bare feet on the ground. But sometimes, you know, it's inconvenient. Perhaps the weather is not good, and you need to find a way. If you cannot get outside, how can you get that grounding, that earthing done inside your home? Well, some wonderful people have provided a few products and how you're able to do that. And I wanted to show you some of these items. We have pretty much all of them that I'm going to show you in our home that we use, because there are times when we can't get outside and we want to continue the grounding process as much as possible to cut down on any inflammation in our that may be going on in our bodies, or just to boost our immune system, or to just be in a state, so to speak, of relaxation. So let me just show you a couple of items that if you were wanted to consider doing this and you perhaps you can't get out, these would be a couple of items you would consider. One of the most popular items is what we call the universal mat. And this is what we have, and I'm going to show you how we use them in some other, a little bit later. But if you were to purchase this, this is what you'll get. You'll get a mat. Okay, and this is the side that's conductive, and then you see the back side that's not, but it'll say conductive side here. Inside your kit, you'll get a mat, you'll get the cord that that you attach to it. You obviously get instructions. Then you'll get what's called a tester so that you can test your outlet to see if it's grounded. And then you get the adapter that you can put into your outlet, and where you can get two plugins at the same time. So your adapter, your outlet tester, your actual mat, and the cord that attaches to your mat, along with your instructions. And this is for the universal kit. This is probably one of the most populars. If you decide that you also want something additional, or perhaps don't want to start with the mat, we have what's called the patches. And the patches are really good because you can take the patch, and with your cord, you can then attach it. And I'll show you a little bit this, but you can then attach it to your patch and put it on any part of your body. And I'm going to show you a little bit how that works. And we have a kit. This is what you would get if you were to purchase the patch kit. So inside the kit, you'll get your patches. I believe it's 90 in the patches in it, along with 2 cords. And then you'll also get your tester, your cords, your tester, along with your adapter. And you get 2 cords in the patch kit. And you get 90 patches in this. And so that's how this works. We also have, which I will also show you a little bit later, what's called a sleep pad. And so while we are sleeping, which is the most restorative part of your day, because during your sleep is when your body detoxes, it fixes things that got messed up, it just cleans out, it rebuilds, it just regenerates. And so during the most restorative part of your day, when you're sleeping, really, as your body is cleaning out the trash and building and regenerating, you can be grounded, which would then just magnify whatever your body is doing. And so we have the sleep mat that we put on our mattress, and while we're sleeping, we are grounded. So these are just a few of the items that I wanted to show you how, if you're unable to go outside, or in addition to going outside, you can then purchase some of these items and bring them and do it, you be grounded inside your home. The wonderful thing about it is that you don't have to purchase any of this. You can just do this by going outside as much as possible and grounding, and you will get the benefit. But if you want to bump it up 24/7, so to speak, and also get the benefit inside your home, then these are at your disposal. you can go spend $100 on eating out, and once you eat it, it's gone, and you don't know what you're getting in some of the food that you eat. But with this, it's so natural, and you're getting an immense benefit in boosting your immune system, in cutting down the inflammation in your body, and it's all done naturally. So come along and let me show you how you can use some of these items. Okay, so now, as I noted earlier, that you can use your sleep mat or your universal mat. I'm going to show you how you can use this in your bedroom. So the sleep mat, first of all, before you start anything, you want to make sure that you're going to use a properly grounded outlet. And as I noted earlier, this is the tester. Can you see that? This is the tester. And so with the tester, you are going to go to whatever outlet you are going to use. And for instance, let's just say it's this one. You're going to go to the outlet, you're going to take your tester, and you're going to put it in the outlet. And if you see 2 amber lit lights, you know that you have a properly grounded outlet. If you see any other combination of lighting, that outlet is not properly grounded. So if you see 2 yellow amber lights, you're good. You can check the one underneath that, but if it's coming out of the same outlet, they should be good. 2 amber lights, you have a properly grounded outlet. So then you just pull this out, and then we talked about the adapter. This is the adapter. And basically what you're going to do so that you get 2 plug-ins instead of the one grounded outlet, or in the outlet, you have 2 here. But let's just say you didn't have the adapter. You have your product, and I'm about to show you this. Let me just put this over here. Well, let's just start with this. If you have your mat, if you wanted to use it in your bedroom, you can just put it on your bed. You could put it underneath your sheet, or if you wanted to lay on it, it's okay. If you were watching TV in bed, you could just lay on this, put it on you. The conductive side, you will see that it has a conductive side, the side that's conductive. This side is not conductive. You won't be grounded on this side, but this side you will be. And you put it here, and then you will attach your cord. You have your cord that you attach to the little piece right here. And once you do that, and let me show you. Okay. You're going to attach to this. Once that's attached, you then come over here, and you could put this piece. You see this little round, little cylinder piece here. That's the piece that you're going to attach to the round part in your outlet. You can put it straight into the outlet, just like that. Just straight into the outlet, that round little piece up at the top, the ground part. Just put it in there. And then your mat will be attached. If you use the adapter, you just plug the adapter in to the wall, and then the little round holes, you got one area here, and you could just plug that in. Just plug that into that piece there, and you will be grounded. And like I said, you could sleep on it, put it under your sheet, sleep on it, and you will be grounded in bed. Now, regarding the sleep mat that I showed you here, we have one on our bed. And basically, what that looks like is this. It pulls out. It has these elastic bands, and you just attach it to your bed, and you have it tells you which side is conductive, and you have your conductive side here. It's attached Your piece here is the attached part. You attach it to that little snap area, attach that, and as I said, you pull it, your cord, and you're attaching it to a properly grounded outlet. And when you go to bed at night, just like this mat, this is the whole stretch here of the mattress, and you can just have a wonderfully grounded sleeping, be grounded while you're sleeping, and it is wonderful. We get so much more deeper sleep, and it just makes a world of difference. And so this is a wonderful way to be restored and regenerated while you are sleeping. The universal mat will work as well if you wanted to use this. But let me show you how else you can use your universal mat. So the sleep mat is basically what we have here on our bed. And so I'm going to show you now how you can use the universal mat in other ways. So come along. Okay, we're now in our office, my husband and I, my office. And as I noted, there is another way that you can use your mat. And I have one already here, and I want to show you how you can do that. So let's just put this to the side. So your mat can be used as such. We have it now underneath our keyboard. So as you're sitting at your computer, you can then have your wrists resting on the mat, and you basically would be grounded. If you didn't want to do it this way, you could have your mat, move it from there, and perhaps you wanted to put it in the seat that you're sitting on. So I like having more support on my back, but if I wanted to put that there and I put it in my seat, I could then be seated and I am grounded. Another way you can use your mat is you can take it, and this is probably the way that I use it most, is that I have it on the floor here, and I have my bare feet, and I may be sitting at my computer, and I have my bare feet on my mat. And this is probably the most popular way that I use it. But it's so versatile that you can use it any way that you want. If you're in your living room, family room, or wherever, and you can just pick it up. As I noted before, you do want to make sure you have a properly grounded outlet. And then also we have, as you can see, we have the computer, we have the printer, the monitor, the computer, the printer. And so obviously you only have 2 outlet spaces. So we have a, and I'll put it in a picture in the background. We have a surge protector. And so as long as the outlet is properly grounded, you put your extension outlets or surge protector into that outlet, and then you would be able to plug in your adapter into one of the outlets and use it. And so you just can, the wonderful thing, disconnect it. You can go into your family room, your living room, wherever, and you can put it on the couch that you're sitting on and just sit down and be grounded, or or lay it across you. But you just want to make sure that you have the conductive side touching you, and you can do that as well. And so another way I want to show you that you can use the patch. We mentioned the patch, and so for this I'm going to have my husband come and show you how you can do this. Okay, so this is my wonderful husband, and he's going to help me demonstrate how you can use the patch. if you're using the patch, I will say if you have any type of discomfort, pain, let's say from your waist up, I would recommend putting the patch in the palm of your hand. So you would just take the patch, they come with a little backing, peel it from the backing, and attach it to the palm of your hand, like so. Like so. Just put it in the palm of your hand, and you attach this, making sure you're working with a properly grounded outlet, as we said, and put it in the palm of your hand. Attach it, and you can watch TV, you can be whatever you're doing, and be grounded that way. If, in addition to using your mat, if you don't want to, let's just say you have some things going on from your waist down, then I would recommend putting the patch on the bottom of your foot. And this is at the ball of your foot, where this ball is here, and then just putting it sort of right below, right in that little area there, right below the ball, right in that area. And then you can be grounded that way. Now, let's just say, besides the hand, palm, or the bottom of the foot, let's just say you had surgery. Maybe you had a knee surgery or something, or some other part of your body that had surgery. Then you could just put the patch right in that area. If it's the knee, just put the patch right in that area, and you can get those wonderful negative electrons going in and working on that area. It will ground the whole body, but it will just be targeted also in that area as well, and you will feel benefits from that. So these are just some ways that you can use the patch. Palm of the hand, sole of the feet, right below the ball area, a little bit below the ball area, or right in the area where you have the pain or the inflammation. And it will just cut down on that inflammation, and over time, maybe 15-30 minutes or so, you will begin to feel the effects of the grounding. Outside of that, I would just, these are just wonderful ways. If you cannot get outside, if you cannot, for whatever reason, if you're not healthy to do it, this is the way that you can get the benefit of walking, of maybe not being able to go outside, but take advantage of it in the comfort of your own home. There are many people who have used it and have reaped benefits from it. You may be skeptical, but I would say put the skepticism aside and just try it. Just try it. There's so much. You can spend $100 by going out and eating on a good meal. Nowadays, with the pandemic, you may think twice, but still, you have spent $100 easily, and once you've eaten that food, it's gone. You don't know what you've eaten. But this $100 will be, I feel like, if you spend that, a lifetime investment. As I said, you don't even have to spend that. Go walk out on your yard, or walk out in some other area where there's grassy or dirt or the earth, and you will experience the benefits. But should you do it, it will be an investment well worth the money that you spend on it, because it's an investment in your health. And it will be something that I believe you will not regret. And so try it. If you like this video, share it, and go to our website. It's Culture, C-U-L-T-U-R-E, culturemehealthy.com. Go to our resources tab, and there you will find a link to the earthing movie that even goes into more details, that give you some of the scientific and the research that has been done to validate this natural practice and to show the benefits of what it does to your body. So don't be led by, like, I don't know if this works. If you need more information, go to our website, look up that link, and look at the earthing movie, and I think it will give you more information to show that there is definitely validation and scientific information behind it to validate what I feel like God has already provided for us through the earth. But scientists, you know, they always have to prove everything, right? So, and that's okay. So they have proven, the research shows that it does wonderful benefits to the body. So, okay, just wanted to let you know, good information must be passed along, and so it can help you tremendously in your health. All right, God bless you.
God bless.
Bye-bye.